What's up, everybody? This is your boy, your favorite Native American, your favorite cousin, your person without shoes right now because I'm in my socks. And yes, because I'm home, I'm comfortable, I'm relaxed. Jose Cruz. This is it. Season 1, episode 11, the final episode of season 1. Man, I'm happy. Feel accomplished. I feel excited. I'm super excited. I think I'm content. I think season 1 went great. We had a good time, man. To kind of read off the list. We had season 1, episode 1 with Let It Begin. Shout out Ray, Chitanzi Park, Fresno Grizzlies, Derek Perez. Having our launch party there at the Kodiak Club. Season 1, episode 1, Let It Begin. And then we had on episode 2, Roski Doski and Jen with Hello Fresno. Then we had my boy on, Billy. Dedication, and then Caden Hashin dropping gems, talking TikTok, social media growth, and all that good. And then one of my favorite podcasts had on just the guy Jeff, man. What a crazy, dope story he had, man. And obviously me and Johnny Fisher had our We Some Fools podcast on April Fools, and then we had my boy Manny, the muscle therapist. You've mastered something. Then we had my boy Jeremy Sharapa. We're talking Bitcoin. We had Andrea Andrade, Slay Queen, Used Bags. Chris Wilson jumped on the pod. We had my boy Lodo, his son Matai on Where's the Church. Then we had Alondra on The One Thing I Can Control, episode 10. And here we are, season 11, dang already. But episode 11, season 1, man, the finale of season 1, man. And again, like I said earlier, I feel accomplished. I feel excited about where Still Here podcast is at and what we're doing and what we have planned. To kind of give you an update, because I know this season we shot a lot of guests. A lot of people had businesses. A lot of people had, we had guests on the pod, and I'm good with that. But we didn't get a chance to shoot these one-on-ones. Johnny Fisher's just checking in, and again, you guys see me only because Johnny Fisher's taking a break, and I'm okay with that. Like he said in our remote pod we had over at Fresno Grizzlies opening day, he's taking a break because he got a lot of personal shit going on, a lot of things that's going down that's out of his control, but he's trying to control his controllables, and he said, I need to take a break, and we're like, good. We got your back, support you, love you, Johnny Fisher. But again, the show must go on, man, because we started something, and here we are. We're still doing this, man. We're still here. And I don't know. I kind of feel like, I do miss these one-on-ones. I did miss shooting these because, really, I'm just talking to myself. Maybe I'm weird like that, but I think one of the main reasons why I feel like I miss these because there's a lot of stuff that's been going down mentally with me. Nothing bad. It's just I think a lot. I talk to myself a lot. I conversate with myself. I even argue with myself, man. Raise your hand if that's you, man. I argue with myself a lot. But a lot has been going on. Like really around the world. I don't want to get too generic, but a lot's just been going on in my life as far as reconnecting with people, certain individuals that pretty much I wrote off long time ago, having good conversations with individuals about growth. Where do we grow from here? That's kind of been my thing today. So I think the title of this podcast, this one-on-one, the final episode of season 1 is where do we grow from here? Literally. Where does Still Here podcast grow from here? Where do we go from here? Obviously we're going to go on to season 2, episode 1. I'm excited about that. But to kind of get on that vein of where do we grow from here, man? Because a lot of things happened. A lot of things went down. And probably in your life as you're listening and watching, you're probably remembering certain things that happened just last week, this past month, this past year, beginning of this year. Someone hating on you at work that you want to smack them. Or somebody cut you off and you want to run them off the road. Like sometimes I feel like I want to do, but that's breaking the law and I don't want to go to prison. But yeah, where do we grow? Because I don't know. I don't want to get too detailed on this conversation I just had, man. And none of you guys will know the whole backstory, the content of it, or the context of it. But I mean, a lot of you guys know, like, especially when with the Where's the Church pod, I got real passionate against pastors and PKs. And, y'all just saw me probably just whine, really. But those are my experiences. It's exactly what happened to me, man. I've seen some dirtbaggery pastors, dirtbaggery PKs, and deacons especially, man, and all these leaders, But I remember Lodo asking me, man, I understand, Jose, I'm not going to take your experience away. He says, but where do you grow from here? Where's the reconciliation? Where does God get the glory on this? And I think that's what always stuck out to me. That's what really kept me focused, especially these past few years, me leaving that world as a youth pastor, and now I just think now starting this and doing this has taught me to learn to just let things go, and grow. I'm not trying to rhyme here, but and going back on all our conversations I've had, or me, Johnny, and Laura has had these past seasons, man, there's a lot of stuff that was said. There's a lot of experiences that were talked about, especially when it came to episode 1 with Ray's talking about, his come up, man, that boy making his bag. He started as a security guard out in the parking lot to being the events manager, man. And Broski Doski's story, how he grew up my cousin, and it's like, me and Ro at one time probably crossed paths and not know it. And Jen's story and her creativity, and then Billy's, especially with dedication, and there's all these things that I've constantly challenged myself to grow in, because I don't want to just talk about things and topics and, and just leave them there, and just really, that's all it becomes, just a video or a post or a podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And it's something that I think I'm growing from, constantly challenge myself to grow, because I don't like staying stagnant. I don't like staying in one particular place if it's just like smooth sailing. If I'm not growing, man, then I just suck. I don't know what to do. I got to change. I got to grow. I got to challenge myself. And so, and I think after talking with Jeff, and then talking to, man, just everyone else that has been on here, I've learned to challenge myself and ask myself, where do we grow? Where do I grow from here? And whatever situation, or if anything's happening, if it's just yourself, like I got done talking to my kids right now, like, where do we grow from here, guys? Where do we grow? If you've acted a certain way, if you've done something, said something, don't feel ashamed about it. Don't feel like you failed. Always ask yourself after the fact and say, where do I grow from here? And I think that's a question I want to pose to y'all that's listening and watching, is like, where do you grow? How do you grow? If you feel like you're getting stagnant at work and you hate it, quit. Find another job. Challenge yourself. Go work in and out. I mean, I don't know. Find something to grow. If you're feeling frustrated and you're not getting the best out of yourself, pose the question, where do I grow from here? Where can I grow from here? How do I grow from here? So, I think that's kind of the best one-on-one, or the best question to end on the season 11 of season 1 to close out, is like, where do we grow from here, man? And I think the vision for the show is the same, man. Is really have on dope people, man. Awesome stories, content creators, people that create, people that have local businesses. People have good stories, testimonies, man, and talk about experiences that we may or may not can relate to, or we know of someone that could relate. That's why you would like, share, subscribe, link in the bio. And I feel like our podcast is relevant. I feel like our podcast can be connecting. And someone asked me or told me, it's like, man, Jose, you kind of take yourself too serious. I kind of have to, because I don't do anything else. If I don't do anything, if I'm not taking it too serious, and that's the truth, and I don't want to not take myself serious, because if I started this show and I just quit next week, all this gear, all this money we put in, man, would have been for nothing. I'm vested into this. We're vested into this. Me, my wife, my family, we're invested in this. So we ask ourselves, we're invested in this. Now, where do we grow? How do we grow this? You know, we're capable, as you guys see behind me, this big old box. What you see right here on the pod right now, we can take that box and the cameras here, go any place remote and shoot a podcast. Very convenient, very, very easy. Plug in, power, cameras, power it all on, and we got yourself still here podcast anywhere. So I think that's why I'm challenging myself to grow. What's next? What's difficult? What's hard? What's fun? You know, I consider that hard things fun, really, because it can be a headache, man, but definitely can actually be a good thing because I'm learning. I'm challenging myself to grow. My wife is learning School of Hard Knocks. And so, yeah, I think expect more of that season 2, more remotes, you know, awesome guests. You know, we're working on a few guests now. I have like 4 or 5 people lined up, and individuals, businesses, local podcasts here in the Central Valley, one up in Merced. Yeah, man, I'm really connecting with people. We're definitely stepping up our game. We're definitely stepping up our live stream setup, doing a simulcast type newsy. You see a 4-box, you know, just like da-da-da-da. It's like not many people are doing that here in the Central Valley unless you're Bitwise, unless you're whatever. But just a low-end, small business guy like me, you know, it's like I'm growing, man. I'm doing a lot of things that, you know, a lot of young podcasts, not young, but just low-end podcasts aren't doing, man. And, you know, I'm blessed. No shade on anybody else. I'm not better, you know, and I'm not denying their passion or their drive. You know, just we're all built different. You know, again, I'm never going to hate on anybody creating or doing anything. You know, so I think for where do we grow from here is just keep challenging myself to be a better host, ask better questions, slow down, don't overthink things, don't be too serious, but don't be too crazy. Or I don't know. I'm learning as I go. I'm growing. And I know as the show progresses and just keeps finding its stride, it's only going to get better. I really do feel like it's only going to get better, especially with some of the partnerships that I have, you know, we have, you know, and so now it's like, man, the only way is up because we're already vested in this, right, Laura?
Yep.
You know, and so it's like, we're going to just keep doing this. You know, we're going to prove that you don't need to have a big name. You don't need to have a big following. You don't need none of that. You can just, if you have the heart, the will, the drive, and the passion to do it, I don't want to get all preachy, motivational. Man, trust me, man, or sound cliche, man, but yo, you can do it. Trust me, I'm a big testament. I'm the epitome of a stupid person could probably do something dope. And yeah, that's me. You know, I shouldn't say stupid. Johnny might slap me. But definitely growing pains suck. You know, we're learning a lot doing this, man. Growing pains hurt. My son's in the middle of his growing pains. Boy's still growing. Knees hurt, joints hurt, back hurt. So he's growing. You know, and it's funny, like you hear growing pains and you know, and you talk and you hear people talk about it, but it's like, are you really growing? Or is it really, you know, you're like 20 years old, you're 12 years old. What do you know? You know, but I really want to focus on that. I really want to acknowledge the pain. I really want to acknowledge, you know, the issue and stay consistent. My whole key on this is be consistent. We started something, well, guess what? We're going to see it through. I don't want to be a guy that's going to just start something for a fad's sake or, you know, or like a trendy, because you guys heard me say this before, and I'm going to keep saying this. Still Here podcast is not about that, man. We just want to really have dope people on, great conversations, talk about the real issue, you know, talk about the real thing, man. And what is the real thing? I mean, I don't know. What is it to you? You know, I want to stay honest with myself too. You know, I want to stay honest on the show. You know, I don't mind putting this stuff out here and people calling me out, you know, on whatever. I mean, I don't know. But we're gonna stay real on this. We're gonna stay honest with ourselves first. You know, that's the purpose. That's the goal. And I feel like looking back at season 1 and all our pilot episodes, overall, I think we have 32. This is 32 podcasts we shot. Man, that's pretty good. Within a few months, November, December, January, February, March, April, 6 months, but officially launched February 26th, season 1 was February. Yeah. So yeah, this is it. Season 1, man, episode 11 is done, in the books, in the bag, in the archives. And I just want to say thank you guys, seriously, for the love and the support. I think where we stay busy and way we stay active is on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. YouTube just pretty much just shows that we have the production, we're capable, which we are, but I don't care about the YouTube algorithm. I don't want to post 30 times in an hour. I don't care about that. I want to put out content people can look up, put keywords up and certain people find it. The right people will find it. And they'll sit there and they'll listen and they'll glean from and they'll grow from. And then that's the goal. That's my heart. That's Johnny's heart. That's Laura's heart here. And I think season 1 was a huge success. And again, like I said, it can only get better. So I think if I had one thing to say about all this, I would say that right now at this moment, you're either watching this on your phone, YouTube, on your computer, on your iPad, or whatever. You may or may not be facing or thinking about a situation or something you may or may not be going through. I mean, I don't know. But whatever it is, know that you can beat it. Know that it won't break you. Know that it won't win. Why? Because you're built for it. If you're at your end's rope, that's good. If you're tearing apart from the seams, you're in a good spot. If you're losing all hope, if you're losing your job, if you whatever, man, you're in a good position. Because you have an opportunity to figure out how to grow from there. And I say, maybe welcome it. Maybe it's kind of weird or tough to say that. Like, dude, I got shot or I got ran over or I lost my job. How can I be happy? Or how am I in a good position? Nah, man, train yourself, teach yourself. Man, only way is up. If you feel like you're at rock bottom, man, only way is up. And I think when you show yourself and you can prove to yourself that you can rise from it, man, you'll welcome anything. That's all I think I would say on this, which posed the question is like, all right, where do I grow from here? That's it. That's all I think I would say in this. Because I'm super excited to keep doing this. I still have the passion, the drive to keep talking about things, how I feel, where I'm at mentally. And I think I'm at that point now where I'm actually looking up from the bottom and I'm starting to see the fruit of this labor. Tilling the ground just like a farmer preparing for a crop, breaking up that soil, taking out all the junk, all the rocks, all the bad soil, all the crap, all the garbage. So when you go ready to start sowing your seed's not growing on hard foundation rocks. It's planted on good soil. You're removing all the debris, all the haters, all the backbiters, all the people that want to see you fail. And you're struggling in turmoil and you're just sowing that good seed. People are helping you sow that seed in your life to get you where you're at. And then you're at one point where you just want to give up. And you see a little sprout, a little plant. And then you're like, oh, shoot, I see something there. And then you still take care of it. And you come back and then you actually see it grow. Then you're starting to see, man, all this hard work I faced, all this hard work I went through, all the struggle I went through to till this ground, I'm starting to see the fruit of my hard labor. And then one day you come back and you pick a fruit. And all that hard work, and you finally get that. You know, all that hard work was for something. And whatever that is, man, I hope you guys find it. I hope you guys achieve it. I hope you get it. Whatever it is, don't stop tilling the ground. Don't stop digging that junk out. Don't stop. Don't stop. Because the moment you stop, man, you're probably missing your blessing. Don't stop. The harvest is coming, you guys. You've worked hard for something, it's coming. That relationship, because you've worked on you. Not the independent, I'm doing me. No one can tell me. I don't need no man. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you've loved yourself enough to know that if anybody takes away from your value and loving yourself, they're not for you, and you can recognize that. And that right relationship's coming. That right job is coming. It's coming. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Take every opportunity to grow from it. Every bad situation, every good situation. Where do I grow from here? I feel like is the question of the day. But yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where we're at. Still Here podcast. Season 1, episode 11, the finale. I'm excited, man. I really am. What do you think, Laura? What do you think you're at? Where do you feel the way the pod's going? Last episode of season 1. What do you think so far?
The first season, I thought it was great. I think one of my favorite ones were Dedication. That one really, I thought it was really great because all three of you guys had different, the kids were in different age groups. I thought that was just so cool.
Yeah.
Jeff, that was really cool. You know, him speaking about his pornography and his issues, and people don't talk about that.
Yeah.
And I know we want more podcasts like that. People being real with themselves and real with their situations.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I know we beefed up our Zoom stuff. So hopefully, if you're in Alaska or you're in UK and you want to be on the show, just give us a comment and get hooked up with us.
Yeah, because we're capable, man. Again, we're stepping it up. You're right. We have a lot of people. We have people in Brazil, Europe, like you said, Australia now, Russia, but no affiliation there. I think a couple in Africa. I think it's crazy, man, the way this is going, because right now, Just the Guy Jeff's podcast is the highest downloaded podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And Hella Fresno is next, and then Dedication has been staying consistent. And for some reason, the We Some Fools one is the top 4. Maybe a lot of people want to hear.
People like to laugh.
Yeah. Johnny had a crazy life growing up, man. Stealing pumpkins, and what else? Unplucking flowers, breaking the law type stuff,
Stealing money.
Stealing $8.42.
I think it was $1 or something.
No, he said it all tallied up to like $8 or something like that.
That was really funny.
And the first thing he got was that was it. His world was over. It's like the Full House type sentiment moment where, when I got in trouble.
2 different lives. Full House version was Johnny.
Yeah.
What's your version?
My version, man, I just got my ass whooped. That was it. I got tossed out a door, a window, I don't know, man. I didn't really tossed out, but I got beat, man. I got spanked. I deserved it. But Johnny is like, no, you can't. I'm sorry. And then they hug it out, and the nice, slow, intimate music plays, emotional music plays, and Johnny feels good. But for some reason, that podcast is number 4. And I think number 5 is, I don't even know, man. It's just, there's a lot.
Really, every podcast
is
great.
Yeah, every podcast is great. Andrea's had, I think when we released it, we're still here smiling. Andrea, well, again, like I said, when we released Andrea's podcast, the first 20 minutes, we had like 120 downloads on Apple Podcast, like 98 to 100 on Spotify the first hour. You know, that's a lot. I mean, that's dope.
I know she'll be back for season 2.
I know she's down to come jump back on and we'll talk whatever, you know, talk about her bags, talk about anything, man. And
But I'm really excited for season 2. And I really want to hear the people in the community. I want to hear their stories. I want to hear their business.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we have some good people lined up.
Yeah. It's going to be really good. I'm
excited, man. You know, so when it comes down to it, we're definitely going to stay consistent. We're going to keep pushing content out. Definitely want to keep doing a lot of these one-on-ones. And when Johnny gets back, just checking in, man. I know that boy going to have some stories. I know that dude going to be dropping the mic on it. So, man, you guys stay tuned. You know, we got a couple of announcements. You know, I would say, you know, we got some merch. We got some dope merch, man. We partnered with Print Theory out in Kingsburg, California. If you guys see this, look at Laura, go to this. Look at that right there. Man, that is like a vinyl wood, right? Wood laminate. You know, and
that's something. That's
laser engraved. This like 2 layers. And I mean, right now I have not seen anybody here in the Central Valley rock this type of style, this type of quality. You know, I love their quality. Their output is so crazy because of the system they have. And the reason why I say that is because now when you get the quality of Print Theory, and then you get the creativity of our boy Roski, man, look at that. Soul Train vibe on a hat. We have this color. We have this color. We have plenty of colors out there. And as you know, we have our Still Here podcast shirts. Look at that. Right here. Look at that, Laura. You know, but what's so cool about that, they're not just any shirt. These are new era brands. Yeah. You know, good quality shirts. You know, and look, and the logo design is amazing. But also now we've been promoting this. Boom, look at that. Still Here podcast, Soul Train vibe, you know, on a new era shirt. It's not cheap. It's not the crappy Gildan shirt that everybody be using. You know, and so when you get a power team like Print Theory and you get dope people like Ro and Jen and you put that together, man, y'all get Still Here podcast. I'm just going to say that, you know, because again, Still Here podcast vibe came from this logo right here. You see, look at it right there. I'm grabbing it. That logo right there, Roski came up with, hooked us up, reached out and was like, I got you. Don't trip. That's love right there, you know? And so then you get Print Theory, you partner with Print Theory, and look at it. I mean, just that right there, or here, that right there is clean. This thing ain't rubbing off. This thing is comfortable. This shirt is amazing, you know, and it's just the perfect summer shirt.
Yeah, it really is.
And we have all that. Get the link in our bio. Guys, go order your merch, man. Seriously, man, show some love. Represent. You know, we got we're in the red right now, and a lot of this gear, we're trying to make our money back. You know, we ain't broke, but we just want to see a good return or good ROI, and I feel like we are. But hit the link in the bio, man. We have a lot of cool stuff coming, a lot of stuff planned.
You know, we want to show our support to everyone that comes on the show. And all the listeners, I hope you guys show your support. You know, this is just going to help us improve more and expand.
No, that's right. You know, my wife's telling me to fix my mic because I'm doing new things, man. I'm trying to get comfortable. You know, if it sounds crappy, I'm sorry, but we're actually sorry. I'm not sorry, but we're constantly going to keep growing. That's it. If I'm bored, I got to grow. I don't like doing the same thing over and over. I don't like putting out crappy stuff. I want dope stuff just like this. Look at that logo. Shout out Roski. Yeah. Look at this shirt. Look at this tie. Look at this badge. You know, do I look like a Crips accountant? I don't even know where that's from. You know, so yeah, I'm excited. You know, you guys, if you want merch, hit us up. Buy, order. We have smalls up to 2, 3XLs, right? On both shirts. We have about 48 hats. Man, we seriously have 48 different types of hats for the Still Here vibe or the Soul Train vibe hats. I'm telling you right now, you guys, we have enough.
They're all nice.
They're all nice. Quality. Super quality, man. And so we're still here, y'all. Season 1, episode 11. Final episode of season 1, man. And come season 2, man, we're ready. Back at it like crack addicts. That's all I'm going to say. Shout out to everybody that's shown support. Shout out to our sponsors. Bad Donkey Designs. Shout out to CSI Exterminator. Shout out to Official Events Boost. You know, shout out to the Myself family for their support. You know, we'll have their links all in the description below. If you guys are looking to get your cars wrapped, get some dope logo, graphic design, hit up Bad Donkeys. If you guys got some piojos or some bugs around your house, hit up CSI Exterminators. If you guys are looking to boost your nonprofit event, if you guys are looking for fundraising, hit up Brandy at Official Events Boost, man. You know, such a great team, a great company, man. Teams will be working with, you know, because, again, man, I have a big back and people scratch my back, and guess what? I want to scratch their backs too. Shout out Print Theory, Kingsburg, California, Daniel and Sarah Murrieta. Shout out to their team, Danielle and Baltimore. Daniele and Baltimore. Man, just an awesome team. Danielle helped, you know, young girl, like 20, 21, she said. Just amazing at Illustrator for her to help come and just design all this stuff, partner with Daniel. Because I know Daniel, you know, shout out to you, boy, because I know you're intricate in your work. I know you know how to do great work, you know, and so... Again, you guys hit these guys up if you need merch. Hit these guys up, man. You get literally what you pay for. The most comfortable shirt, man. This, I mean, that just really is, man. I'm going to put it on. You guys see my boobies. But yeah, this is your boy, Jose Cruz. I'm super excited. I'm blessed. I'm happy. You know, again, man, if you guys are at your end rope, you're right where you belong. If you guys are at your last, if you're breaking at the seams, you're right where you belong. That's all I can say, man. Just keep pushing through. Keep looking forward, man. Because there's light at the end of the tunnel, man. Your fruit's coming. That's all I can say. Your fruit's coming. So be ready. Be ready for that harvest. Because when you reap it, man, it's going to be so much you cannot contain it. And I speak that over all you guys listening and watching. Whatever it is. If you guys want to lose weight, I got you. You're going to do it. If you guys want to eat right, if you want to sleep right, if you want to break dance, if you want to whatever, that day's coming. And you're going to keep pushing and you keep fighting. You're going to remember. I remember Jose partnered with me, prayed for me, kept me in his thoughts and prayers. And that helped me. And that's all we want to do is help you guys. So you guys stay tuned. Go watch all our previous episodes, all from Pilot 1 all the way up to now, man. Get Sean Soares up there. Shout out Sean, we'll have you on. Patrick, the 5 Ps with my boy P. Man, we had a lot of great people on. I mean, it's like so much. Go rewatch those. Go re-listen to them, man. Share them because, again, it's helping me still. I occasionally turn it on when I'm cleaning in here, when I'm just working on graphics. Plus, I like to give myself the views, man. I'm that supportive of myself. I'll put on my wife's computer right there. And I'll put it on right there too, man, because I'm a big fan of myself, you know? So we're here to support you guys. We love you. Thank you for the support this far and so forth, because it's only going to get better. So stay tuned. Don't get tuned out, man. I love you guys. You guys have a great weekend, a great time. And we'll see you guys probably, mid to late June? We're coming back?
Yeah.
Because your boy need a break. I got a lot of cool stuff coming up, man. A lot of good business. My business is picking up, man, and God's good. I'm blessed. I'm happy. You know, so stay tuned. We'll make the official announcement when we're coming back, and dope stuff on the horizon.
Yeah. In the meantime, go back and watch those episodes.
What she said. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye.